Hello everyone. Today I'm here to talk to you about comics, mainly Japanese comics. What is a comic? Well, a comic is a medium to show one's idea with an image, and that image is accompanied by more visuals or written text. In today's age, most people who read comics read it for the story that is accompanied by the arts. The most dominant comic industry is in Japan, where comic is called manga. The big difference that manga has over a majority of comics outside Japan is that colors consist of mostly black and white. Though some would say that those black and white colors can make a manga not that appealing, I will say that is completely wrong because how many different fandoms are present, the anime adaptations, and the vast content that people can get into, which has propelled the sales, especially in the last year. When it comes to vast content of manga, anyone can find anything they're looking for. That is seen through the many genres represented like shonen, seinen, and shoujo. Shonen is a genre intended mostly for boys or young adults, and most stories in shonen consist of coming of age. And a popular example is Naruto. Naruto was the first story I ever got into, and one of the best things I've ever read in my life. As seinen is mostly intended towards adult audience because of the adult content that's present in there. The series I have present here is Monster, which is kind of like a psychological thriller. Very interesting, just got into it recently. Not gonna spoil anything, I will say go read it. Shoujo is a genre mostly intended towards girls or young women. A popular example is Sailor Moon. I have never read Sailor Moon, but I know it's popular because it was popular even back in the 90s. And even though there was a pandemic that occurred, manga sales were still able to increase. But publication companies were still surprised to see how large the increase was, hitting 44% in sales in America. And because of this, there was a big shortage in manga that occurred not just in America, but worldwide. Also, I'd like to say that manga sales were added into adult graphic novel sales in America, so we're able to see how big an influence that manga has in our American comic book market. Looking at the NPD book scans, data that's present in adult graphic novel book scans of May 2021, we see that the whole list is dominated by manga, which is the first time that has ever occurred in top 20 lists for our sales. Insane, truly is. The reason why this occurred mainly is because people who watch the anime adaptations of the manga will go read the manga later on. Their anime adaptations are called anime, which is the Japanese term for animation. In Japan, there's a big audience for anime, and also worldwide. After a season's over or a show is over, fans tend to get more compelled to go read the manga. This helps the manga industry significantly. An example of how this can help is the image I have here. It's called Demon Slayer, the story. And in 2019, the first season aired. This increased sales significantly by at least 20 million. But in 2020 was the biggest increase they ever had for the series because the movie came out, being the highest grossing animated film out of Japan, increasing the manga sales for it at over 82 million, the biggest increase ever to occur in Japan. Therefore, I believe that manga will continue to grow and attract new readers, from young adults to kids in their teens. I'm all for it. Back when I was first got into this form of Japanese entertainment, no one was really into it because it was kind of looked down upon, especially in my high school years. So now seeing how more people are getting into this form of entertainment makes me very happy, and I can't wait to see what next year's sales are going to look like. I hope I gave you all a bit of knowledge of what manga is, and that I got you interested to see what it's all about. That concludes my talk for today. Thank you all. Or how they say in Japan, arigatou gozaimasu.